Hi talented people, my name is Rina. Thank you for clicking to watch this video. The first month of 2021 has already been done and dusted, and I don't know, for some reason it felt like it's passed really quickly, even though a lot has happened already. And so here we are, preparing for another month and doing another spread. For the February spread, I was really inspired by Kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by mending it with lacquer mixed with powdered gold. And I know that February is unofficially the month of love, and many people in the community are doing spreads inspired by that. But I wanted to do something a little bit different. So if you want to see how I did my spreads, keep watching and enjoy. For this spread, I'm also playing with yet another medium, which is magazine clippings. When preparing for this video, I've tried a couple of different methods and ideas. For example, initially I wanted to draw everything by hand. In particular, I wanted to try and combine two different Japanese forms of art, Kintsugi and Sometsuke, which is a technique of decorating ceramics with blue on white glaze. My main inspiration was this cover of the book Kintsugi Wellness by Candice Kumai. But let me show you what my drafts look like. Not very pretty. So as I was thinking of other ways to achieve my goal, I got my hands on a fashion magazine and decided to use it for this spread. First, I cut out letters F, E, and B, and I used a golden gel pen to draw random lines on the letters. And when you draw these lines, make sure to make them a bit squiggly so they look like actual cracks. And later in the video, I am showing this technique a bit closer. I'm also cutting another piece out of the magazine in the form of a vase with a narrow top and a round bottom. I also have this piece of a weird material. I think it's supposed to be a wrapping paper, but I'm not sure. It's made of golden threads, which kind of fits the theme, so I wanted to use it. I'm cutting it in the size of the page and pasting it over the vase, so it looks as if the vase was broken into millions of little pieces and then repaired with gold lacquer. And with this, the title page is finished. It looks a bit incomplete and I'm not 100% happy with it, but I'll leave it at that and move on to the calendar. I hope I'm not the only one who is very satisfied with how the month of February consists of 4 perfect weeks. I think it's very neat, and it allows me to make a neat box right in the middle of the spread. The top and the bottom of the page feel empty though, so I cover them with strips of magazine pages. I tear them off so that they have a very rough edge. To the right of the calendar box, I left a vertical space to write the word Kintsugi in Japanese. Well, actually it says Kintsukuroi, which is another word for Kintsugi. I'm not Japanese, by the way, so I hope any Japanese viewers will forgive me for any mistakes in pronunciation or spelling. On the black paper, I draw cracks with the golden gel pen and also color in the edges. Next up are the habit and mood trackers. My habit tracker is a big box with tiny symbols at the top, as always. To decorate, I tear out small pieces out of a magazine page. I try to use pages with either solid backgrounds or they can have a bit of a gradient or texture. I cut off a corner of one of these pieces so when it's pasted it looks like it's peeking from behind of the tracker box and it gives the page a bit of a dimension. The right page ended up being the best spread out of the whole video. I drew a large round vase and later in the video you will see me drawing a bunch of cracks so it looks like the vase is made of 28 pieces. And throughout the month I will color in these pieces so in the end the vase is very colorful and pretty. I also wrote the names of the trackers using the same strokes as when writing in Japanese in the previous spread. So even if the words are English, they look inspired by Japanese writing and the spreads look cohesive. Here you can see a close-up of how I color in the edges with the golden gel pen and how I draw the cracks. The secret is to hold the pen very loosely in your hand and also to make some sections a bit bolder, especially the junctions where cracks meet each other. My mood color system is pretty established by now. The only thing that changes is the actual colors. I try to select them to fit the overall color scheme. However, this time there is no definitive color scheme, so I just chose random colors. Hopefully they look good together in the end. On to the final spread of this video, the first week. I went for the horizontal layout this time with magazine tearings in the middle and first letters of the days written in the same font as before. It's pretty minimal, but I like it this way. And with that, my February Kintsugi-inspired spreads are done. Stay for the flip through, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, leave comments if you have any suggestions for future videos, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye!